Hello. Today let us have the class on properties of parallelogram of chapter rectilinear figures. The properties in the form of theorems. Already you have learned two theorems. Today let us have some more. If the two pairs of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then it is a parallelogram. Then it is a parallelogram. Theorem we have to prove. We know that we don't know whether this is a parallelogram or not. Let me name it as ABCD. What is given is ABCD is a quadrilateral given to us. ABCD is a quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral both the pairs of opposite sides are equal given. AB is equal to DC given and AD is equal to BC. And you have to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, parallelogram symbolically we can write like this. For this, draw the diagonal AC. We get two triangles. Okay. Proof step. Construction you can write join AC. Let us make these two triangles congruent. So in triangle ABC and the triangle ADC, AB is equal to DC, AB is equal to DC, that is given, and also BC is equal to AD, that is also given, and AC is common to both the triangles. AC equal to AC, that is common to both the triangles. So what happened? Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC under SSS condition. Yes or no? These two are equal, these two are equal, this is the common side. So these two triangles are congruent. But our question is, we have to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. We know that if two interior alternate angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. So with that, let us show. If these two triangles are congruent, angle BAC, this angle BAC is equal to angle ACD, that is by CPCTC. Okay, these two are interior alternate angles. That implies AB is parallel to DC. If pair of interior alternate angles are equal, the lines are parallel. Same way, if these two are congruent, this angle is equal to this angle. That is angle ACB is equal to angle CAD because of interior by CPCTC only. By CPCTC. And they are interior alternate angles also. Same way, both are. That implies AD is parallel to BC. Okay. Now we got AB is parallel to DC. Now AD is parallel to BC. That means ABCD is a parallelogram. That is proved. That means if both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel, then it is a parallelogram. With this we can know that every rhombus is a parallelogram. Because in a rhombus all the sides are equal. That means opposite sides are also equal. Yes or no? So in a rhombus is also a parallelogram. Or we can say every rhombus is a parallelogram. Okay? Now, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Already you have learnt in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. You have already learnt. Same way, make the triangles congruent by CP CTC. You can make the angles equal. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. That is the theorem. And one more way also you can make. That one I will explain you. In a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Opposite angles are equal. So, let me draw. ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. You have to show that opposite angles are equal. Okay. Here, without drawing the diagonal, let me explain you how to do. If two lines are now, AD is parallel to BC, AB is the transversal. That means sum of these two angles is 180 degree or not. Sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree. Similarly, AB is parallel to DC. So angle B plus angle C is also 180 degree. So that way, let me explain you. Okay. What is given to you is ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram given. That means AB is parallel to DC, AD is parallel to BC. You have to prove that opposite angles are equal. Angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. You have to prove. Okay? Very simply, without drawing the diagonal, let me prove it. Proof step. Here, angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree because they are co-interior angles. When two lines are parallel, the pace of co-interior angles are supplementary. In short, I am writing angle A plus B, or you can write angle DAB plus angle ABC. Same way, angle B plus angle C is also equal to 180 degree because of same reason. Co-interior angles for these two sides. Now, angle A plus angle B is 180 degree. Angle B plus angle C is also 180 degree. That means angle A plus angle B is equal to angle B plus angle C. Both the sides, if you cancel angle B, you will get angle A is equal to angle C. So this one is proved. Proved or not? Same way for angle D also you can do. Angle B equal to angle D also you can do. Okay. Angle A is equal to angle C we got when we made these two are equal and these two are equal, we made. Same way, angle A plus B equal to 180, angle A plus D is 180. So, same way let me do and show you. Angle A plus B equal to 180 already wrote. Angle A plus angle D is also equal to 180 degree because of the same reason. So, angle A plus angle B is equal to angle A plus angle D. When angle A is cancelled, angle B is equal to angle D. So, this is also proved. So, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Okay. So, by now, in the last class, I taught you two properties in the form of theorems. Today also, I taught you two properties of parallelograms in the form of theorems. How to prove. So, by now, you learned in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal, opposite angles are equal. The diagonal of a parallelogram divides the parallelogram into two congruent triangles, and if opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So by now you have learned these properties, and the next class you are going to learn some more properties of parallelograms in the form of theorems. Okay, please go through and make yourself understand and make the concept clear. Thank you, children.